Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I also want to weigh in from where my sister, Isioro Senator, has left. Honorable CS, this airport, the initial idea was very good to do the airport in Isioro, as you have really stressed. But if you go to that airport, Honorable CS, maybe you have been there or not, the CEO, Kenya Ports Authority, has been there severally, and your team, including the CS, the PS. But if you go to that project, you realize that Kenya, we are really wasting resources because the airport is huge. Actually, it is at the level of Eldoret Airport. Actually, better than Eldoret Airport, if I may say. But if now...
Senator Mandago, what is your point of order?
You know, Eldoret is not your airport.
Senator for Meru.
What is it?
Isiolo is not yet even classified an airport. Eldoret is an international airport receiving not less than 5 cargo planes. I expect you to be asking the CS when is he expanding the runway so that we can export horticultural produce from
Yes,
that place.
Deputy Speaker.
Don't compare my airport with an airstrip meant for livestock.
Order, senators. Order, senators. Order, senators. Order. I was going to address that. Order, senators. Senator, Deputy Speaker, Senator Mandago was on a point of order. You should have taken your seat while he was talking, but that's been overtaken by events. Senator Mandago, I didn't quite hear your point of order. What was your point of order?
You know, Honorable Speaker, under 105...
Order, Cherargei. Can we hear the senator in silence?
Yes. Understanding 105, standing order 105, Honorable Speaker, and a statement of facts. The Senator of Meru should provide evidence that the Isiolo Airport that is not operational is better than Eldoret International Airport. He is on record. He said it. Yes. This business of people demeaning projects in other counties, Honorable Speaker, is not correct. And I was just passing information to the Honorable Deputy Speaker that he should actually be asking the CS when is Eldoret International Airport going to be extended, because it's more visible and achievable and economically viable.
Senator, Deputy Speaker.
For sure, I don't know why my friend here is offended by my statement. You know, Speaker, I was building my case to showcase that Isiolo International Airport, actually it is international level, is as huge, even better facilities than what is in Eldoret. I've been to Eldoret Airport. I've been to Isiolo. Actually, I want to be informed by my colleague here, Senator Cherargei. He requested for some information to me,
Senator,
which I accept. Then
Senator
I'll be able
Cherargei.
to execute my issue.
Senator Cherargei.
Mr. Speaker, you know, for me who has been to Isiolo International Airport, it has more better facilities than Eldoret. Eldoret, the reception area of Eldoret looks like a toilet or ramshackle, Mr. Speaker. And they don't have a direct flight. So in fact, they are better and there are no direct flights to Eldoret International Airport, Mr. Speaker. The area senator should be pushing for a better upgrade of Eldoret International Airport instead of undermining Isiolo International Airport, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Mandago, what's your point of order?
My point of order, Honorable Speaker, is on 105. Can Cherargei really say that Eldoret Reception Airport is equivalent to a toilet? When Nandi County itself is suffering from serious problems, they are not yet even at the level of getting an airport. They are still struggling with all-weather roads, Honorable Speaker. The other day, we were being treated to demolitions in Nandi. It's a very disorderly county that they have no capacity to comment.
Senator Mohammed Faki, what is your point of order?
Mr. Speaker, I think it is a misnomer. It's a misnomer for some of these so-called international airports to be called international airports. If an international airport doesn't allow flights to land at night, how can that be an international airport? Airports that close at 5 p.m. That cannot be an international airport.
Which airport are you referring to?
Eldoret. And you know, recently, Mr. Speaker, sir, we voted for Eldoret County, Uasin Gishu County, to be called a city, Eldoret to be a city. And how can a city not have an airport that works 24 hours?
Senator, this is the last point of order. Senator Veronica, what is your point of order?
Honorable Speaker, I am getting lost with the proceedings in the House right now. The Cabinet Secretary is in the House today. He's answering questions regarding the question that was raised by the Honorable Senator for Isiolo. And he has the standardization of international airports. Now, senators are arguing whether these are international airports or not international airports. The marking scheme on the standards of those airports is in the House. Why don't you ask him to define for us what an international airport should contain and whether Isiolo and Eldoret have international airports?
Senator Paul Thangwa, what is your point of order?
Honorable Speaker, I have not finished.
No,
I'm not done. You cannot define when I'm done. It is only the Speaker who can define when I'm done. Honorable Speaker, I'm trying to help the House. Let the CS for transport define for the House what an international airport should contain, and whether Uasin Gishu Eldoret has an international airport and Isiolo has an international airport.
Thank you, Senator. Senator Paul Thangwa, what's your point of order?
Mr. Speaker, I don't understand the fuss, Mr. Speaker, but we are all in agreement. Isiolo Airport is not working. Eldoret Airport is not working. That means nothing is working. That means the government is not working, Mr. Speaker. We all agree the government is not working, and we should not continue with this debate, Mr. Speaker. Nothing is working. This is an indication of what we have been saying, Mr. Speaker. They should agree that the government is not working, then together we come up with the plans of how we are going to take care of Isiolo and Uasin Gishu Eldoret Airport. Nothing is working. Nothing.
Thank you. Order, senators. Order, senators. Order, senators. Order, senators. Order, senators, order. Order. We need to progress. We need to progress. Can we allow Senator Kathuri Murungi to complete his submissions?
Honorable Speaker, can you protect me from these gracious here?
Senators, order. Let us hear the senator in silence.
Actually, we are discussing an issue touching on livelihood of the whole region called Upper Eastern and actually Central Kenya. So, Mr. Speaker, you know, when we are discussing serious issues of national importance, the senator for Eldoret, Uasin Gishu, can also do business in Isiolo. So when we are addressing matters of national importance, we should not just take these issues as regional matters or county matters. So what I was saying is that, Honorable Mr. CS, the investment that is in Isiolo and the Isiolo airport is non-functional. It is really shameful to this republic. More than 5 years ago, I visited the CEO of Kenya Airports Authority, and he gave me the same report that we need 4.8 from the exchequer. Mr. CS, this money can even go through the PPP way. So that also, yes, just a minute, Mr. Speaker. So that also that airport can be actualized. So, Mr. CS, this 4.8 billion is very little money if you want to rescue Isiolo Airport. And you don't need to do everything the same day, because if it is expansion of the runway, it is 1.5 billion. Why don't you even start with that as you assemble more funds to do the air traffic control, to do the fire station? Why don't we start even with the 1.5 billion for the runway extension, so that at least we can we can be able to get that airport functional, Mr. CS. Mr. CS, we have a similar question next year about the Mera accidents along Meru-Nairobi Highway. Those accidents as a result of the non-functional airport in Isiolo, because these Mera guys bring Mera to Nairobi so that they can ferry them to Somalia and other countries. But because there is no airport, that is why you see them landing very fast. Mera is very perishable, very perishable. If the airport is functional in Isiolo, there wouldn't be no accidents along the highway, Mr. Wana CS. So if we can be able to collect one issue, including the vegetables that we produce, Fatumanduro, you very well know that they are from Nanyuki to the junction, Isiolo Airport, Isiolo Junction. There is a lot of flowers and vegetables that needs to be ferried through Isiolo Airport. So the harbor toy now in Isiolo, you need to transport that meat to Saudi Arabia through Isiolo Airport. So this is a very important facility that should be completed. And this is what we require from the Kenya Kwanza government. If they give us this one, we can talk other business. But this is like a mandatory project that we need from Kenya Kwanza.
Thank you, Senator. No, I'm not taking any more point of order. Senator Enoch Wambua, ask your supplementary question.
Mr. Speaker, I thank you. Clearly, I don't belong to that region or that league where we are discussing international airports.